My weakness found strength. They thought the cracks would finish me. They didn't know that's where the light found its way in. Yeah. Yeah. I spent years fighting shadows that nobody could see, smiling for the world while my soul begged to breathe. Every "I'm okay" was another quiet lie, trying to hide a thunderstorm behind tired eyes. I measured my worth by the voices of the crowd, until the silence showed me what was truly loud. Failure wrote letters across my skin, but every scar became proof that I survived again. I walked through nights that refused to end, lost count of the times I had to pretend. The weight on my shoulders felt heavier than stone. Yeah, somehow I kept putting one foot in front of the other alone. I asked why pain kept knocking at my door, not knowing it was building something stronger than before. Every broken dream, every unanswered prayer was shaping a heart that would never disappear. When I couldn't stand, I learned how to crawl. When I couldn't see, I still answered the call. My weakness found strength right where hope was born. Every piece that shattered made me harder to ignore. I bent but I didn't break, I fell but I chose to rise. The fire didn't steal my future, it opened my eyes. My weakness found strength. My weakness found strength. I stopped blaming the mirror for what life became, because healing starts the moment you own your name. The past still whispers, but it no longer leads. I've learned that courage grows from impossible needs. Every tear watered roots I couldn't see, growing into the person I was meant to be. Pain was a teacher with difficult lessons, but every chapter carried hidden blessings. The road wasn't smooth, the sky wasn't clear, but every step forward defeated another fear. I learned that victory isn't never falling down, it's standing back up without waiting for a crown. Some doors close with a sound like defeat, only to reveal a better path beneath my feet. Now I understand why storms had to stay. They taught me to dance when the clouds turned gray. Look at me now, not because I never hurt, but because I never quit. The chains didn't vanish overnight, I broke them. One decision, one battle, one sunrise at a time. I carry yesterday without becoming its prisoner. I remember every wound without becoming bitter. The mountains ahead don't scare me anymore, because I've already survived the wars inside my core. I found power where I once found shame, turned every setback into a brighter flame. The world may remember the times I fell, but I remember every time I escaped my own hell. I don't chase perfection, I chase purpose. I don't fear failure, I fear never trying. The strongest hearts are born unbroken, they're built by refusing to stay broken. Found strength in the middle of the fight. When the world went dark, I became my own light. Every scar became a promise, every loss became a guide. Every impossible mountain was another chance to climb. My weakness found strength, and now I know, no matter how many times life knocks me down, as long as I keep getting back up, my story is still being written. If you're listening, while carrying a burden no one else can see, remember this: strength isn't the absence of weakness. Sometimes weakness is where strength begins. Some wounds don't bleed where people can see them. Some battles don't make a sound. I kept saying I'm okay, because I didn't know how to explain the storm inside me. I learned how to smile before I learned how to heal. Built a perfect disguise while hiding what was real. Every how are you got the same reply, but every single night another piece of me would die. The room stayed quiet but my thoughts were loud. Standing in a sea of faces, still lost in the crowd. I carried invisible weight on invisible chains, trying to find words for invisible pain. People saw the victories, never saw the cost. Never counted all the nights where I felt completely lost. Every scar has a language, every tear has a name, but I couldn't describe the pain, I couldn't explain. I fought with my reflection like it was someone else, searching every bookshelf for instructions to help, but the answers weren't waiting where I thought they'd be. The hardest person to understand was me. I kept holding my breath, waiting for the sky to change. I kept chasing tomorrow while yesterday remained. This was the pain I couldn't explain, a thunderstorm living inside my brain. No broken bones, no open scars, just silent battles beneath the stars. I kept walking, I kept surviving, even when I forgot what living felt like. If hope is a flame, then mine burn low, but somehow it never let go. Every mistake echoed louder than applause. I questioned every dream, every purpose, every cause. Built walls so high nobody could climb, then wonder why I was alone every night. Fear became a language I spoke every day. Hope became a stranger drifting far away. The mirror knew stories my mouth never told. Dreams grew tired while my heart grew old. Still, somewhere beneath the rubble was a voice whispering softly, you still have a choice. Not to erase every painful page, but to stop letting pain define the stage. Because healing isn't forgetting the fight, it's learning to keep walking toward the light. Maybe strength isn't never falling, maybe courage isn't never crying. Maybe victory begins the moment you stop hiding. The cracks don't make you worthless, they prove you survive pressure. Your story isn't measured by the weight of your suffering, it's measured by your willingness, yeah, to keep writing another chapter. Now I speak for the version of me who thought silence was safer than honesty. For every soul carrying invisible weight, thinking they're already far too late. Listen, dark nights don't last forever. Storm clouds eventually move. The road may bend, it may break, but your next step still has value. The pain may leave a memory, but it doesn't own your name. You are more than every failure, more than every ounce of shame. Every sunrise whispers, you made it through another night. Every heartbeat says, keep fighting for the light. This was the pain I couldn't explain, but I won't let it keep me in chains. I found my voice, I found my ground, even when the world can't hear the sound. I wear these scars not as defeat, but as reminders. I refuse retreat. The road is long, the climb is steep, but hope is a promise I'm determined to keep. One day, the tears became testimony, the fear became wisdom, the struggle became strength, and the pain I couldn't explain became the reason someone else realized they weren't fighting alone. Hope lost my number, yeah. I've been dialing dreams with shaking hands, listening to silence answer louder than people ever did. Some nights it felt like hope changed its number, but I'm still here. Yeah, I grew up learning how to smile with a cracked foundation, building castles out of fear and calling it salvation. Every scar became became a sentence that I couldn't erase. Every mirror held a stranger wearing half of my face. I carry storms inside my chest like they were family names. Watched the people I believed in slowly feed the flames. Kept my head above the water with my lungs full of doubt, screaming for a miracle nobody heard come out. I counted every broken promise like a second heartbeat, walking through my darkest winters on exhausted feet. I learned pain doesn't knock, it just lives in the hall, waiting for the strongest moment to make the strongest fall. I asked heaven if it hurt me, the sky stayed still. Asked tomorrow if it wanted me, it never said it will. So I wrote conversations with the tears I couldn't hide, trying to convince my soul it still deserved to fight. Maybe hope lost my number, maybe fate forgot my name. Maybe every road I've walked was designed to test my flame. But if darkness wants forever, it'll have to earn my breath, 'cause I'm still choosing life every single step. When hope lost my number, I learned how to calm myself. When nobody reached to save me, I climbed out by myself. The night kept saying give up, but my soul whispered stand. Even shaking, even breaking, I still became the man. When hope lost my number, I became my own reply. I turned every tear into thunder, refused to let my spirit die. The loudest wars are never fought where anybody sees. They're buried underneath the words I'm fine and I'm at peace. Every laugh became a bandage covering hidden scars. Every dream another battle underneath the stars. I remembered every failure like it carved my skin, but every loss taught lessons every win couldn't give. Pressure made a diamond where the fear used to stay. Now the cracks let in the light instead of washing it away. I stopped chasing perfect endings, started chasing truth. Realized strength isn't something that belongs only to you. Strength is crying, still getting up. Strength is empty, still filling cups. Strength is doubting every step, still choosing not to run. Strength is losing almost everything, it's somehow not being done. If tomorrow never promises the answers that I seek, I'll become the voice that lifts me when I feel weak. If the mountain doesn't move, I'll become the climb. If the clock is stealing moments, I'll redefine time. They can bury every dream beneath 1,000 stones, but roots grow deepest when they're forced to stand alone. Maybe hope didn't disappear, maybe it changed its face. Maybe it waited for the moment I'd stop asking to be saved. When hope lost my number, I stopped waiting by the phone. I built a fire from the ashes, made the darkness feel alone. Every scar became a chapter, every wound became a guide. The storms could shake my body, but they never owned my mind. When hope lost my number, I found the strength within. The ending wasn't written, it was where I began. I'll keep walking through the silence, I'll keep reaching through the pain. If hope forgets my number, I'll teach my heart to hope again. Oh. So if you're standing where I stood, thinking no one's coming, remember this: sometimes the strongest rescue is the one you become. And even when hope loses your number, don't lose your voice, don't lose your fight, don't lose yourself. Your story isn't over. Yeah. If you're hearing this, it means I made it through the nights I thought would never end. Fear knocked on every door, but one thing it never owned was my soul. I walked through valleys where the light disappeared, shook hands with failure, looked straight in the mirror. Every dream had cracks running through the frame. Still I whispered to myself, remember your name. People saw the silence, never heard the fight. They saw another morning, never knew the night. I carried expectations heavier than stone, smiling in a crowded room, breaking all alone. Every scar became another page to read, every wound planted another stubborn seed. I lost opportunities, I lost sleep, I lost people I believed would never leave. But every time life tried to shut the door. Something deep inside kept asking me for more. Fear stole my comfort, fear stole my peace, but it couldn't steal the fire burning underneath. What fear couldn't take was a heart inside my chest. It couldn't steal my purpose, couldn't stop my next step. It couldn't break the promise I made beneath the rain. It couldn't silence hope or erase my name. Every fall became a lesson, every tear became a flame. Fear took many things, but it never took who I became. There were nights I almost folded under pressure, wondering if the pain would last forever. Questions echo louder than applause, searching for a reason bigger than the scars. I learned courage isn't never being afraid, it's choosing one more step when your confidence fades. I built tomorrow from yesterday's dust, brick by brick, faith over trust. The people who doubted became distant noise. I stopped living for their approval or their voice. My worth was never measured by a crowd. Sometimes the strongest victories aren't loud. Every mountain made my vision higher, every heartbreak fed another fire. Now I wear my story without disguise. The truth survives. Maybe I'll always remember the darkness, maybe the memories never completely fade, but they don't own me anymore. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's refusing to surrender while fear is standing right beside you. What fear couldn't take was my reason to believe. It couldn't steal my future, no matter what it achieved. It couldn't bury dreams that heaven placed inside. It couldn't chain the hope I carried through the fight. I stand here with every scar, every victory, every mistake. Life changed me forever, but it never took what fear couldn't take. So if you're standing at the edge of giving up, remember this: fear may shake your hands, it may cloud your vision, it may steal your comfort, but only you decide whether it steals your future. And today, I'm still standing. Yeah, I thought falling meant I failed. Then I realized sometimes you have to hit the ground to find out what you're made of. So if I fall, I rise anyway. I got scars that I don't show when I'm smiling, heavy thoughts, but I keep moving through the violence of a mind that tells me you ain't good enough. Every dream I ever had got buried under dust. I remember nights I couldn't sleep from the pressure, asking God if this pain was gonna last forever. Looking in the mirror like, who are you becoming? Heart full of fear, but I still hear something coming. It's the voice underneath all the doubt in my head, saying get up, you're not finished yet. I've been knocked down, I've been counted out. I've had days when I couldn't find my way out, but pain taught me things comfort never could. Made me stronger when I thought I never would. Now every scar is a chapter that I carry, and every tear is proof I survived what tried to bury me. I don't need the road to be easy, I don't need the world to believe me. If I only have one breath left inside, I'll use it to stand, I'll use it to fight. I'll rise anyway. Strength is Stop waiting for somebody to save me. Stop letting every failure define me, yeah. I lost some people on the way to becoming, but sometimes losing people is how you find what you're becoming. I know what it's like to be afraid of tomorrow, to hide all your pain underneath your bravado, to tell everybody I'm good when you're breaking, then lie awake at night wondering how much more you can take. But I learned strength isn't never being shaken. It's rebuilding every time your foundation is breaking. It's looking at failure and calling it training. It's looking at fear and refusing its claim. So let the storm come, let the thunder speak. Let the world test every piece of me. I walk through fire with blood on my feet, and somehow I'm still standing here breathing. I don't have to be fearless to move. I just have to keep choosing the truth. One step, one breath, one day at a time. I'm taking back this life that was always mine. I don't need the road to be easy. I don't need the world to believe me. If I only have one breath left inside, I'll use it to stand, I'll use it to fight. I'll rise anyway, even when the whole world says I can't. Even when I'm standing on the edge again. Even when my strength is fading away, I'll rise anyway. When the darkness tells me I'm defeated, when my heart forgets what hope feels like, I wipe the tears from my face and say, I'm still here. So I'll rise anyway. Maybe you lost, maybe you failed, maybe you gave everything and still watched it fall apart. Maybe nobody understands how hard it was just to get out of bed. But listen, your worst chapter is not your final chapter. You are not your failure, you are not your past. You are not the voice that told you you would never make it. Get up, even if you're shaking, even if you're tired, even if you're scared. Rise anyway. I came too far to let the darkness own me. Too much life left for regret to control me. I know what it costs just to keep believing, but I also know what it means to keep breathing. So here's to the nights that almost destroyed me. Here's to the pain that eventually forged me. Here's to the version of me I abandoned. I'm going back for him with both hands open. No more hiding, no more running, no more letting fear decide who I'm becoming. If I fall tomorrow, I already know what I'll say. Get back up, take another breath, rise. I'll rise anyway. I'll rise anyway. I'll rise anyway. I'll rise. I'll rise. I'll rise anyway. When the sky falls down on me, when I can't see where I'm supposed to be, when the world tries to take my faith away, I'll rise anyway. Through the tears, through the pain, through the loss, through the rain, I may bend, but I won't break. I've got one more fight inside me to make. And if tomorrow brings another battle, I'll meet it standing, not crawling away. 'Cause I've learned one thing the hard way. I don't have to win today, I just have to rise. I just have to rise. Rise anyway. If you're still breathing, you're still becoming. Don't quit in the chapter that was written to prove you could survive it. Get up and rise anyway.